Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, there are moments in life when a memory does not feel like something from the past, but something that gently returns to your present in a way that feels alive, warm, and deeply familiar, as if the connection you once shared has found a way to touch your heart again." These moments do not come to disturb you. They come to remind you of something meaningful that still exists within you. Archangel Michael says that when you remember someone you love deeply, it is not just your mind recalling the past. It is your heart reconnecting with a bond that was real, a bond that continues to exist in a quiet and peaceful way. This connection does not need to be seen to be felt. Beloved soul, you may have experienced moments when a memory appeared without effort, when a certain thought, a feeling, or even a sense of familiarity came to you unexpectedly, bringing with it a mix of emotion and calm. These moments are not. They are reflections of a connection that still lives within you. Archangel Michael says that love does not disappear. It changes form. It becomes something that stays within you, shaping the way you feel, the way you remember, and the way you carry that connection forward. Beloved soul, this message is not about creating sadness or holding on to pain. It is about recognizing the love that continues to exist in your life, even if the person is no longer physically present. Archangel Michael says that when you allow yourself to feel this connection without resistance, something within you begins to soften. The memories begin to feel less like something distant and more like something that is part of your present. Beloved soul, take a moment to reflect on the love you shared. The care, the warmth, and the moments that meant something to you. These are not just memories. They are part of who you are. Archangel Michael says that when you hold on to this love in a peaceful way, it becomes a source of comfort rather than sadness. It becomes something that supports you as you move forward. Beloved soul, you do not need to search for signs or try to understand everything. The connection you feel is already enough. It exists within you. Archangel Michael says that this moment is an invitation to reconnect with that feeling, to allow yourself to feel it fully, and to understand that it is still part of your journey. Beloved soul, you are not alone in what you feel. The love you experienced continues to exist in a way that is quiet, steady, and meaningful. Archangel Michael says that this message has reached you at a moment when you are ready to feel this connection in a deeper and more peaceful way. Beloved soul, allow yourself to stay in this moment. Let the memories come, let the feelings be present, and trust that this connection continues in a way that brings meaning to your life. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, there comes a moment in your journey when the way you remember someone you deeply loved begins to change, not because the memories fade, but because the way you hold them begins to soften, allowing those memories to feel less like something distant and more like something that quietly exists within you." It is a shift that does not happen all at once, but gradually, as your heart begins to understand that love does not disappear, it simply changes the way it is experienced. Archangel Michael says that when you allow yourself to remember without resistance, without trying to hold back what you feel, something within you begins to open. The emotions that once felt heavy begin to feel lighter, and the memories that once felt far away begin to feel closer, as if they are part of your present rather than something left behind. Beloved soul, you may begin to notice that thinking of them no longer feels the same as it once did. There may still be depth, still meaning, but there is also a sense of calm, a quiet comfort that comes with those memories. This is not. It is your heart learning to carry love in a new way. Archangel Michael says that this stage of your journey is not about letting go of the connection, but about allowing it to transform into something that supports you. The love you shared becomes part of your inner world, something that stays with you and continues to influence how you feel and how you move through life. Beloved soul, take a moment to reflect on how this love has shaped you. The way you care, the way you understand others, and the way you feel deeply are all reflections of what you have experienced. This connection has become part of who you are. Archangel Michael says that when you begin to see it this way, you no longer feel separated from what you lost. Instead, you begin to feel connected in a different way, a way that is not based on physical presence, but on emotional and spiritual understanding. Beloved soul, you may also begin to notice moments when a memory brings a gentle sense of warmth rather than sadness, moments when you feel a quiet closeness that does not need to be explained. These moments are not. They are part of your connection continuing in a new form. Archangel Michael says that this is where healing begins to take place, not by forgetting, but by understanding. Not by pushing away what you feel, but by allowing it to exist in a way that brings peace. Beloved soul, you do not need to search for meaning outside of yourself. The connection you feel is already meaningful. It exists within your awareness, within your emotions, and within your memories. Archangel Michael says that as you continue to move forward, this love will become something that supports you rather than something that feels distant. It will help you feel more grounded, more connected, and more at peace with your journey. Beloved soul, trust that what you are experiencing is part of your growth. It is not, and it is not without purpose. It is guiding you toward a deeper understanding of love and connection. Archangel Michael says that this moment is an invitation to allow yourself to feel that connection fully, without fear, without resistance, and without the need to question it. Beloved soul, allow yourself to stay present with this feeling. Let it comfort you, let it support you, and trust that it is part of your journey. Archangel Michael says, beloved soul, there comes a moment in your journey when the connection you once experienced with someone you loved deeply begins to transform into something that no longer feels distant or unreachable, but something that quietly lives within you, supporting you in ways that you may not have fully understood before. It is not a sudden change, but a gradual realization that the love you shared has not disappeared, it has simply become part of your inner world. Archangel Michael says that this stage is where remembrance becomes strength. The memories you carry are no longer only reflections of the past, but sources of understanding, compassion, and emotional depth that guide you in your present life. This is how love continues, not outside of you, but within you. Beloved soul, you may begin to notice that when you think of them now, there is a sense of calm that accompanies those thoughts, a quiet reassurance that the connection you shared still holds meaning. This calm is not. It is a sign that your heart is learning to carry that love in a way that feels steady and peaceful. Archangel Michael says that when love becomes part of your strength, it changes how you experience your life. You become more aware, more compassionate, and more connected to your own emotions. What you experienced has shaped you in ways that continue to influence how you see the world. Beloved soul, Take a moment to reflect on how this connection has influenced who you are today. The way you care, the way you understand others, and the way you feel deeply are all reflections of the love you once experienced. This love has not been lost. It has been integrated into who you are. Archangel Michael says that this is where healing deepens, not through forgetting or moving on completely, but through understanding that what you shared continues to exist in a different form. It becomes something that supports you rather than something that holds you back. Beloved soul, you may also begin to feel a sense of quiet guidance within yourself, a feeling that you are not alone in the way you once thought. This is not something that needs to be explained. It is something that is felt. Archangel Michael says that this feeling is not. It is part of your connection continuing in a way that aligns with your growth and your awareness. Beloved soul, you do not need to search for signs or try to define this experience. The connection you feel is already enough. It exists within your awareness, within your emotions, and within your memories. Archangel Michael says that as you continue to move forward, this love will become a steady presence within you, something that helps you feel more grounded, more supported, and more at peace. Beloved soul, this does not mean that you will never feel moments of sadness. It means that those moments will no longer define your experience. They will exist alongside a deeper sense of understanding and peace. Archangel Michael says that this is where transformation becomes complete, when love is no longer something you feel you have lost, but something you recognize as part of you. Beloved soul, trust that what you are experiencing is meaningful. It is not, and it is not without purpose. It is part of your journey. To understand that love does not disappear, it transforms. Archangel Michael says that this stage is not about letting go of the connection, but about allowing it to become part of who you are in a way that feels natural and grounding. The memories, the emotions, and the bond you shared all become part of your inner world, something that you carry with you without effort. Beloved soul, you may begin to notice that the way you feel has changed. The heaviness that once came with remembrance begins to soften, replaced by a sense of calm that feels more present than the sadness ever did. This shift is not. It is your heart finding balance. Archangel Michael says that when love becomes part of your inner peace, it no longer feels distant. It feels close, not in a physical sense, but in a way that is deeply emotional and meaningful. It becomes something that supports you rather than something that feels out of reach. Beloved soul, reflect on how this connection has shaped you. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you understand others all carry the imprint of the love you experienced. This love has become part of your strength. Archangel Michael says that this is where true healing exists, not in forgetting or moving on completely, but in understanding that what you shared continues to exist in a different form. It becomes something that you can live with peacefully. Beloved soul, you may also begin to feel a quiet sense of presence, not something that needs to be explained, but something that feels familiar and comforting, as if the connection you shared still exists in a way that supports you. This feeling is not. It is part of your awareness. Archangel Michael says that this presence is not something you need to question or analyze. It is something you can simply feel and accept as part of your journey. Beloved soul, as you move forward, this love will continue to guide you in subtle ways. It will influence your choices, your understanding, and your ability to connect with others. It becomes part of how you experience life. Archangel Michael says that this is the true meaning of connection, not something that ends, but something that evolves and continues in a new way. Beloved soul, you may also notice that you feel stronger now, more grounded, and more at peace with what you have experienced. This strength is not. It is the result of your growth. Archangel Michael says that you are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have understood, and you have learned to carry love in a way that supports you. Beloved soul, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You are not behind, and you are not missing anything. Everything has unfolded in the time it was meant to. Archangel Michael says that this moment is not. It is a moment of completion, where everything you have felt begins to make sense in a way that feels calm and steady. Beloved soul, allow yourself to fully embrace this peace. Let go of the need to hold on to the past in a way that feels heavy, and allow yourself to carry it in a way that feels light. Archangel Michael says that as you continue forward, you will begin to see how this love continues to exist in your life, shaping your path and supporting your journey. Beloved soul, this is your moment to move forward with quiet strength, with calm awareness, and with a deep sense of inner peace that stays with you. If this message truly touched your heart, type Amen in the comments and share this message with someone who needs to feel this kind of love and peace today.